If you need help, ask for it, because guess what? You're not alone. There's people out there that have been there and done that, and they're willing to help you. I've helped so many families, and it's all in his name. Oh my God, how rewarding. It's wonderful.
Contest, Voices Contest, turned private pain into a passion to help children everywhere. Take a look at this.
I'm Kristen Malfera, and I'm the co-founder and treasurer of the M.O.R.G.A.N. Project. The M.O.R.G.A.N. Project was established by parents of children with special needs, specifically physical disabilities, to help other parents along the same journey. Say bye-bye to everybody.
The M.O.R.G.A.N. Project gets its name from Kristen's son, 10-year-old Morgan.
When he was 7 months old, he was diagnosed with a leukodystrophy. He was born with a near total absence of myelin, which means the nerve cells aren't protected, and the signal from his brain to all the other parts of his body just doesn't communicate properly. There you go, good boy. My biggest challenge is just fighting for what I need to help make it easy for me to take care of him. You ready to go home? To adopt a vehicle is tens of thousands of dollars. To be able to transport your child in a wheelchair, nobody covers it. If anybody does, please let me know, because that's high on the list of requests that I get at the M.O.R.G.A.N. Project. Let's go. M.O.R.G.A.N. in the M.O.R.G.A.N. Project stands for Making Opportunities Reality, Granting Assistance Nationwide. Kind of like a make-a-wish for the parent. What can we do that'll make your job easier? Go, go, where you go, where you go, where you go. Good job. Stretch. Ready? Lexus of Melbourne has stepped to the plate for us. They're one of our biggest sponsors, who we are extremely grateful to.
What impressed me the most is the fact that she not only has a child with a handicap, but they've formed a foundation to help other families.
Very much on purpose, the M.O.R.G.A.N. Project helps children with physical disabilities regardless of the underlying disorder. We're a 100% all-volunteer organization, so every penny that comes in goes right back into our programs. Okay, you're all set. If you need help, ask for it, because guess what? You're not alone. There's people out there that have been there and done that, and they're willing to help you. I've helped so many families, and it's all in his name. Oh my God, how rewarding. It's wonderful.
Welcome, Kristen, to the show. How rewarding.
Incredible.
Incredible. We're just watching that tape for you.
Oh, I miss him. I left him yesterday morning.
And he's the reason why you started this.
The whole thing.
Explain to people what you you knew from the diagnosis that you're going to have some difficulty.
Right.
When you started reaching out to see what help was available,
there was nothing.
Rude awakening.
It was absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. You know, when you have a child and you're in the hospital and the baby's born, they hand you that beautiful little baby and say, bye-bye,
sure.
And you go home. They don't give you a nice little book that tells you how to take care of your child. Now imagine having a child with a chronic illness, numerous disabilities. You've been told your child's not going to live past 3, and now it's bye-bye, go home. Where do you start?
Morgan is now 10.
10?
10 years old. And I have to be convinced that he's 10 because that squeaky wheel was getting the grease and beating on doors and getting the assistance and getting the help and getting the information and being proactive and not stopping with saying, I've got to live up to someone or down to somebody else's expectation. I can make a difference. So you work with your son.
Absolutely.
Diet, everything, correct?
Everything.
Every aspect. Stuff that you would not have gotten from the doctor had you just waited at home to get that information.
I had a couple of choices, Montel. I could have gone in the back room and buried my head under the pillow and waited till his 3rd or 4th birthday when he died and just went on with my life. Or I could stand up and say, you know what, I'm going to turn all these doctors into liars. The textbooks are old. The information's not 100% accurate anymore. There's got to be something that I can do to make his life rewarding and prolong it, and I've turned over every rock out there looking for information.
But not only did you do it for yourself, Kristen, you've done it for everyone else. That's the reason for the organization.
I am definitely
Explain how many families have gone through your website and reached out for information.
Oh, well, as far as hits, we've had well over 10,000 hits on the website since we started, but we've helped probably 400 to 500 families with used disability equipment and just providing resources and information to them. And we just started the small grants program in September.
You're getting people ambulatory equipment, things that they can use, correct?
Right. We work as a clearinghouse. Families that have equipment that they no longer have a use for, donate it to us.
And businesses that are going out of business, places that can donate it to us, hospitals that are closing down can donate it to us. Rehab facilities closing down can do so.
Absolutely.
And generous companies who've got brand new stuff can do that too.
Well, you know what? That's what we need, is we need people to partner with us. When we do our grants, for instance, I have 3 pending grants right now for very specific disability equipment that costs a lot of money. We're looking for somebody to step up and partner with the M.O.R.G.A.N. Project.
Maybe this may be the time, the perfect time for this. Thank you so much.
I hope so. Thank you.
I gotta take a little break. When we come back, we're going to find out how a woman turned her daughter's medical nightmare into a medical miracle for so many other children. We'll be back right after this.